Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. This actually is part of the Festival of Rail, so big thanks to Dovetail Games for the amazing opportunity to take part. For this one we're going to be, well, it should be about an hour, and we'll be in the 3-on-3 going up to Selhurst. We've got 7 seconds until the service begins. At the moment we're at Lovers Walk. There's a 387 there as well, brilliant. We've got 39 miles to Selhurst. That's not too bad. Right, we've got the marker lights on as we are in the depot. I set it to snow, sort of that festive feel. It's January, isn't it? It usually snows sometimes. Set the AWS up. DSD. I'm not going to put that on just yet. Yeah, I'm not going to put it on just yet, as I think it may still be silent. Let's pop the master key in. We'll set that to forward. Cool. Well, without further ado, let's get going. I think we are all set up. Let's get the windows open. You've got to have the window open in this. Looks like we got the go ahead. Quickly check the points. As yet, there we are. That one is not set. There we go. That's all good. Apologies if I do sound a little bit croaky. I have got a blimmin' cold, which is a little bit annoying. And we're off. Going to keep the HUD on. Usually I do play like this, so all off, none of that. But as it is Festival of Rail, I know a lot of people, that's maybe their first time seeing the 3-on-3, first time seeing the Brighton Mainline, so I'll keep it on for now. But away we go. Cool. Bit of that. Yeah, coming out of Lovers Walk, we'll be going all the way up to Selhurst, which is all the way up here. So it's almost the full route. About just over 3/4 of the route we're doing today. Well, 4/5 of the route, as it's about 50 miles. Out we go. I'll change the headlights to head marker lights in a second. At the moment they're on marker lights. Cool. No points up here we need to set. Don't think so, no. Yeah, this was the third rush hour route. Obviously coming out back in October. I mean, where's that? That time flies. Yeah, 2-3 months ago already. But in my opinion, this is the best route in Train Sim World 2. It offers the most sort of variety in services. Obviously, trains you get quite a few trains on here if you've got the layers as well. If not, you still get the 387 and the 377. But there's a lot going on this route. It's busy. It's the full main line. Obviously, the bit to London Bridge isn't included. But I mean, when you think of the BMA, you think Victoria to Brighton, so it's sort of the main chunk of it. And you get the Reigate branch as well. And also the Ardingly branch. Even though there's no services down it, you still get it. Cool, right. I'm going to get the these on now. Headlights and marker lights. Cool. But yeah, it's just awesome to see how Train Sim World has developed over the last 4 years? Yeah, 4 or 5 years. Obviously, I started playing back when the console version released on the PlayStation 4, which was, I still remember the exact date, the 24th of July, 2018. It was a brilliant day. Although I did see Train Sim World before. Obviously, CSX Heavy Hull. Saw other content creators, even fellow ambassadors playing that when it first came out. But yeah, I wasn't fortunate enough to have a PC then. Let's whack that up. Although today we are playing on the PlayStation 5. So I prefer playing on here than on the PC. Cool. So speed goes up to 75, and the top speed of this train is 75, but we're going to be doing the 3-on-3 to the limit. So we're going to go straight out as fast as we can go. As yeah, I believe my slot is 1 hour, and this service is I think 1 hour 1 minute. So yeah, we're gonna go full whack, so we can do the whole thing. Cool, that's going up nicely. But this DLC, the 313, which we're in at the moment, this is actually from East Coastway. It's well, a fairly recent DLC. Well, a couple of months or so. But yeah, this is for East Coastway, which is the line that goes off this way, up towards Lewis, Eastbourne and Seaford. Another brilliant line. If you like the BML, you like that one. Or if you like your British electric third rail, or yeah, just electric trains, you'll like that route. And the Electro Star as well. And you also get the shed on it as well, the Class 66, which if you own East Coastway, you then get a freight service on a couple of freight services on this route. But yeah, that is one thing. There are layers on this route. If you're on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, and then same for PS4, PlayStation 4 Pro and the PS4 Slim, you won't get the layers. But if you're on the PlayStation 5 or on PC, let's get that shut now, that's getting a little bit loud. Yeah, if you're on the PlayStation 5 or PC or the Xbox Series X and S, you will have access to the layers. Now for that, obviously, yeah, East Coastway, that will give you the 2 freight services. If you own the East Coastway with the Class 313, you'll then get, I think it's 7 or 8 313 services. There's quite a few on there. I think 1 or 2 will go as far as Withersfield, and then 1 that goes from Lovers Walk to Selhurst, and then you get 1 that goes from Selhurst back to Lovers Walk, but they're all in sort of individual parts. This is the biggest service you can do up the Brighton Mainline. And if you own Great Western Express, you get quite a few Class 166 services which run between Gatwick Airport and Reigate. Brilliant as well, because you have to go from Gatwick up to Red Hill and then change cabs and then go down the branch line, which is quite cool. And there's quite a few of them services. I think there's definitely over 100. And then if you own South Eastern High Speed, you'll then get the Class 375 diversion services from East Croydon down to Red Hill. So yeah, quite a lot you can do. But even without layers, you're still getting, I think, 1,200, 300 services. So it's not like, you know, not a lot of services. There's tons of services. Pretty much 4 or 5 times you would get, well, 4 or 5 times the amount of services which you would get on other routes. So it's a pretty crazy route, this one. Because I think the sort of winner with the most services beforehand was Munich to Augsburg. And I think that's got around 400 or so. And that's got layers as well, it makes it even crazier. And that's for next gen and PC only, the layers. Right, we are now at 89. Who said the 313 can only go at 75 miles an hour? I think not. I suppose we are going downhill, so that is helping out a little bit. Cool. Selhurst Depot, number 2 Yard Road. Coming out of Clayton Tunnel, you've got the iconic castle sort of turret front to it, which you can see back there, which is always awesome to see. And actually, just remind me, as we are quite a few minutes in now, I'm going to save it fairly regularly, as there is a few crashing issues on the route, as it's just so busy, which is understandable because it's just so busy, there's so much loading in. You do get a couple of crashes every now and again, but yeah, as I said, every now and again. This is Hassocks we're coming up on, so I'll probably save it once we get to Haywards Heath. That'll be sort of the first checkpoint, so otherwise I have to go all the way back and then pretty much record again. So yeah. Cool. Oh yes, and if you also own, going back to the sort of layers, well, this is not really a layer, but it's just extra AI. Got double yellow. If you own the Great Western Express, you'll see the HST going through Clapham Junction every sort of hour or so, and you'll also get the wagons at Ardenloy. But yeah, East Coast Way is still the freight trains AI. For some reason I thought that was a red then. From a distance it almost looked like that was red, and I was like, hang on a second, what happened to the single yellow? Right, let's bring that down a little bit more than that. Don't want to get, okay, we are getting a bit of wheel slide. There's the signal just there. We'll be alright. So it seems we are waiting for something at Burgess Hill. So let's bring that down. Got to be careful. We've got to be extra careful because of the snow. Lovely. 9 service. But yeah, it's a lovely train, the 313. Bit of classic pep EMU action. Yeah, that's the issue there. There's a 377 in at Burgess Hill at the moment, which we probably will be following the whole way up to Selhurst. Actually, no. In fact, that should leave us at Gatwick, because that will go onto the fast lines. I've done this service once before, and that was actually on stream as well. I know this is not a stream. This is a pre-recorded video, just to put that out there now. But yeah, an awesome service they've added in from the timetable wizard Joe Burgess, who's done an amazing job with this. Oh, as soon as we come to a stop, we're ready to go. Okay, let's go. Whoa, that's a little wheel slip there. Okay, we're all good. Get a little bit of sand down. That's not far to the next signal, so... Although that train's next stop would be Haywards Heath. Yeah, that one would be Haywards Heath, Gatwick Airport, East Croydon, and then it doesn't really matter after that because it won't affect us. There's another 377. You get the dash 4 and the dash 1 on this. As there's so many services, they ran out of dash 4 numbers, so that's the reason why there's the dash 1s. Here's Burgess Hill. Through we go. And you've got working PIS on this route. Level crossings. Actually, hang on a second. Are there actually level crossings on this route? I'm thinking. I don't think there are any level crossings. But there would be working level crossings if there was level crossings on... Well, no, there is. There is a level crossing. Reigate. Yeah, there's a level crossing there. But yeah, I don't think there is any other level crossing. I mean, it's a main line, so level crossings, you know, are not really ideal. But then there's that level crossing on the East Coast main line. I was streaming it on Train Simulator a little while back, and it goes across like all 4 like lines. I mean, that must be... Wow, yeah, imagine like walking across and getting stuck on there and the gates come... I suppose you would probably still make it, but wow, that would be an experience walking across there. I think there is actually foot crossings as well. Across that, or a 4-track main line. It's crazy. Right, coming up on Withersfield. And yeah, hopefully my mic isn't too loud. I keep saying it going to the red bit. I suppose if it is, do pop down the audio a little bit. Here's Kemah Junction, which then takes you down to Plumpton, Cooksbridge and Lewis. Which I've been on this line many times in real life, been down the Kemah branch many times. Pretty much the whole southern network I've been on quite a few times. But it's my local network, so... Through we go. Got greens, as we like to see. Don't really want to be catching up the 377, so maybe try and take it a bit slower. Hopefully it would have buggered off by now. Come on, if you can hear that sort of... You probably just heard the light as my phone going off, that is. And again, you probably heard it again. Move it away. Still all good. But yeah, the sort of how far Trains World has come is excellent, and it's just going to get better and better as we go along. I mean, Great Western Express, that was the first route I played. No PIS. I mean, I know it still hasn't got PIS, but other routes have now got PIS and all the fancy features. But yeah, it's just brilliant to see how far it has come along. And it still is in its early days. I mean, I know it's been 4 years, but if you take Train Simulator, for example, obviously the first sort of few years of that, it was still not a lot going on. And now look at it. It's got all the routes, well not all the routes, but a lot of routes. Yeah, the game gets better and better. Right, I can see Haywards Heath Tunnel. It's red at the moment. I swear that looked red, and that looks yellow. So we will be stopping, I think, before the tunnel. I think you can just about work out the next signal gantry. Hasn't quite rendered in yet, or loaded in. But it's bi-directional along the stretch between Brighton and Three Bridges. Well, Brighton and just north of Balcombe Tunnel. Yeah, that'll be the red up there. Cool. There's a 387. Yeah, you get the 387 and the 377 in this route. And they both use AP sounds as well, so when it comes to sounds, top notch. And overall model and all that, top notch as well. And also you get the, I call it the smart PIS. You've got the PIS on the platforms and sort of to the side of the trains. Or the smart PIS on board the trains, as it scrolls through all the stations on the side. And this one is for East Coastway, so it doesn't have the scrolly free thing. It just says not in service on there. But I'm sure that will be something they do implement in the future on this one. Yes, DSD, no, AWS. I always get mixed up with the safety systems. See, I know the safety systems, I know them quite well, but it's because I've been playing so much of just other countries' routes, like Germany, for example. I'm usually always on a German route, so every time I hear an alarm go off when I'm back on a British route, I'm like, CIFA, be quiet. And it's like, no, it's not CIFA, it's DSD or AWS. Cool. There's a sort of barrier wagon there, which is there in real life as well, that wagon. Just sort of sat there doing nothing. That's quite cool the way they've put it in here. This is Haywards Heath, and I think I can just about work out a yellow. So let's pop that up. Been at Haywards Heath station quite a few times in real life as well, changing trains. Getting off here to then go down the Kemah branch down towards Lewis. And also for trains down towards the West Coastway, as they run fast down to Hove from here. Right, let's speed up a little bit more. as I said, we've only got an hour slot, so it's already been 20 minutes. Oh, first sort of checkpoint. Let's quickly save that. There we go. Just in case. Although we do have to stop at Red Hill for a few minutes, so going a bit slow here probably is actually going to be more ideal. So we don't have to wait as long up there. But yeah, hopefully everyone is enjoying the Festival of Rail. And obviously big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving me a slot to show off the 313 on the Brighton Mainline. Have been a Dovetail ambassador since August, and it's been brilliant all the way. So yeah, massive thanks to Dovetail Games. Right, that's going up. Get some speed on it again. That train ahead shouldn't really affect us now. As yeah, it will be going on to the fast lines just north of Balcombe Tunnel. So I think we go on the slow ones. So we should be clear most of the way now. Although saying that, I'm pretty certain there's a service which comes up the Arun Valley line. So that might affect us. There goes the Ardingly branch, which I'll show you quickly what is down there. It's a very short branch line. It just goes down here. I've actually been down here before on a, well, not really a rail tour service. It was more of a sort of special. Just goes down here. I actually haven't flown down it before. And down to here. And there's the wagons there. Right, let's go back to the train. I'm going to fly back to the train actually. Which should be coming up on Balcombe Tunnel. No, not Balcombe Tunnel. Balcombe Viaduct, or the Ouse Valley Viaduct. Right, then let's get back to it. It's got quite a way ahead. Probably missing out the viaduct, so... Well, here's the viaduct here. It seems we've already got across it. But yeah, this is... Well, I suppose we can have a bit of time to sort of look at it there. There's the Ouse Valley Viaduct. A pretty magnificent structure. Oh my god, where's the train got to? We should be going faster than it, because this camera travels at, I think, 130 miles an hour. Doesn't seem like it at the moment, but it does. Actually, that's a bit quicker, going a bit closer down. There it is. Let's get back in. Didn't want to spawn back into it, as yesterday I was on Boston Sprinter, and we did that and the game didn't like it, so fly back. There's another 377. So we're coming up on Balcombe Station soon, which is a lovely little station for the little village. In fact, it's a really nice station. Went for it back in June. Well, the train stopped there. And they've got all like the flower beds and yeah, nice I suppose community which look after the station. It's a very nice station. And pretty good I suppose for transporting, as you get all of the fast trains whizzing through, the 700 stopping. So it'll be Three Bridges, a station I'm at quite a lot of the time. Oh yeah, going back to about the Ardingly branch here, there was a sort of special, I wouldn't really call it a rail tour service. A thumper went down there, I think it was 2015 or 16, to celebrate, I think it was 150 years of Haywards Heath Station. So yeah, there was a thumper which went down the Ardingly branch. Some of you might have even been on it. As yeah, it was packed, remember it, packed, it was warm as well. It was nice though going down there. Right, this is Balcombe Tunnel. Your eardrums always pop going through here in real life. Through we go, got the 80 here, then down to 70 as we'll be going on to the up slow. I swear that said 70 a second ago there. We're going at 60 anyway, so we're all good. Yeah, there's the 70 there. So we're going on to the up slow now. See, some of these corners are really uncomfortable. Like that, and even it was 70 there, but just the way we sort of swung onto it there. There's also another corner on Southeastern High Speed, another amazing route. If you're running between Gravesend and Ebbsfleet International, you get that corner. I think it says you can go 60 across it, but if you do go 60, you proper jolt to the side. It feels really sort of, I don't know, it's a scary corner. Scary turning. But we're coming up on the Three Bridges Rail Operations Centre and the Thameslink Depot, which I've actually been in a couple of times. Did work experience with Network Rail, that was in 2018. Got to go and look at all the, operations centre, going to the old signalling centre, going to the new signalling centre, which was awesome. And then did it again in 2019, but that was with GTR, who operate Southern, Gatwick Express, Great Northern and Thameslink. So we went down there again. I went down here again. Yeah, awesome place, proper max security and everything. It's brilliant. Then you got the old signalling centre there on the right, that sort of old looking building. Right, that's Three Bridges. There's my local line, what goes down there. Cool. And another 377 about to whiz through. Talking about whizzing through, let's get a flyby shot. How dare we, haven't got one yet. Let's go ahead. Got 19 miles. It's been 27 minutes. It should be alright. Right, let's watch this going through this. I worried for a second there because I thought we only had the marker lights on, but then the headlight loaded in, which is good. We would have been in quite big trouble otherwise. A bit more up. Let's get that on again. You've got the Crawley New Yard sidings here. You get I think a couple of freight trains a day. I do see the freight train that goes in there a fair bit. Was it usually around 1 or 2 in the afternoon you see one going in there? Sort of goes onto the main line and reverses in. Yeah, that's that. And then I think it's a bit further up you get the whole Metro bus depot, which is always cool to see if you like your buses. You get a whole mix of Brighton ones and, well, the ones around here as well in there. I wonder if they actually have put that in. Maybe there's a few bus models. Need to keep an eye out as we are running on a double yellow. No, they're somewhere around here. You see it you've probably seen it if you've been on the line up here. Another single yellow. So we're probably, we're going to be stopping for a 166 service. I think that one leaves Gatwick at 12:02. So that shouldn't affect us for long. Yeah, it's already gone to a double yellow. Yeah, there's a plane flying over. Brilliant. It's just awesome to, because I've got flight sim as well, so sort of flying into Gatwick and then coming here doing a service from Gatwick. It's brilliant. Yeah, there's the airport there. Here we are, going through platform 2. And you've got a 387 over there. So this is sort of the midpoint on the route, this is. I think from here it's 24 miles, no, 23 miles back to Brighton and 24 miles up to Victoria. So yeah, pretty much the midpoint on the route. Although time-wise, I think it is actually slightly longer to get back to Brighton. Yeah, I think it's 25 minutes to Brighton. Then 20 minutes up to Victoria. Something like that. Then you've got Hawley Station. Which is for the residential area around here. I only ever got off here once. There's a hospital around here, so that was what that was for. Let's get that up again. Hawley. Love the snow on the platform as well. There was actually a route I was playing recently. I can't remember what one it was. No, I think it was East Coast Way. Yeah, East Coast Way in the 313. Yeah, and it had all the snow on the platform. I think it was East Coast Way. With all the snow on the platform, it's brilliant. That's going up to 90, and it comes down to 75, just after Ellswood, well actually just before I think. Cool. But yeah, hopefully everyone is enjoying the video. But yeah, I stream Trainson World every single day, and we do go back to the old one as well, which is the Northeast Corridor, New York, on Trainson World 2020. But yeah, stream it every single day. So if you do want to see more, well yeah, British Ace on YouTube. That's the 387. Cool. Right, this is Salford Station. The thing is, this route is so fun. Like, I mean, I'm a little bit biased as I've been on this route many times in real life. It's fairly local to me as well. I spent 9 hours, well, 9 hours and a half in the end on this route. It sounds like, you know, that's a really long, sort of boring thing to do. I mean, 9.5 hours on the same route going backwards and forth. But it's actually, to me, it was really fun. And I could have actually continued for probably another sort of 1-2 hours, maybe even longer than that, if I didn't have things to do. But yeah, it was brilliant. 9 hours on here. Do want to do something like that again at some point, but maybe the Brighton Mainline and East Coast Way, sort of together. That would be cool. Then another thing I do like to do is sort of combine Trainson World 2 and Train Simulator. So say for example the Chatham Mainline route. I don't know when, well I know when this video is going to be coming out, but I don't know when the Chatham Mainline is going to be coming out. Maybe it's out already when this goes live. But one thing I'm looking forward to when that comes out is running from London to Pancras International to Faversham on this game, and then on Train Simulator going the rest of the way to Ramsgate. That's sort of what we used to do back in, we did it back in I think July, yeah, when the BML was sort of first, well not first announced, but when it was getting closer and I got the computer to the East Coast around Trainson World, hopped over to Train Simulator and went the rest of the way up to London. Sort of combined the two brilliant games together. Oh, that was a double yellow there. So it looks like we will be stopping at Red Hill. Then you get the quarry line that goes off there. All the fast and speedy trains go down there. And we go slightly slower. Although only 12 miles now. It's been 35 minutes since we left Lovers Walk, so 12 miles. We should be able to do that. Although I probably jinxed it now. I can see a 375 up there as well. But yeah, I do apologise if I am sounding a little bit croaky. Have got some sort of cold, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, it happens. There's 166 and a 377. If only there was a 387 there. Well, they don't run up here. And you'd see all of the trains available. Well, no, because then you know into 66 as well. That one goes over there. So yeah, I believe we are waiting for the Reigate service, which has got the green by the looks of things. That shouldn't be long, and it'll be off. I think it's actually could be leaving now. Actually, maybe not. There it is. There. That one will be off in a second. Cool. Come on, 377, get going. We're trying to get up to Selhurst. I think that one runs slow as well. That will be stopping at Merstham, Coulston South, Purley. Yeah, we'll be following it the whole way back to, the whole way up to Selhurst. It's a 1 hour 1 minute service. I've got 1 hour slot, so hopefully we can do the whole service. If not, somebody needs to sort of maybe 5 minutes. Maybe a little bit, just so we can go a bit. Wait, go. Let's go talk to the driver. I don't know. Right, going. Cool. Right, you go. We'll follow the line, so try and quick. They're off. Go back. So very, very good job on the modelling. It's quite a sort of challenging delivery, sort of pictures on the side, all the bits on the delivery. Try to get quite hard to do. Yeah, you can see the frame runs. You've got right here, beachy head there, you've got entrance to the castle. These are all these places actually. You've got right here, second tower, and just a cathedral. Yeah, all on the coastway. Which is trains came to the coastway in 2010. That's replaced the 377-3, I believe. Which yeah, did cause a little bit of uproar. Well, the new train will be replaced by older trains. But it sort of makes sense because the coastways are, well, they're not fast. I mean, yeah, you've got about 90, but it makes sense to have 377 on, well, it makes more sense. Yeah, the coastway today. So you're on the south coast, up in Brighton, around there. Yeah, do try and have a ride on the 3-on-3. Well, they've still got probably quite a few years to go, but it's always fun when you're down there on one. Good experience. Yeah, I think they're the oldest trains on the British network. Which is weird, because in sort of southern England, it's like all modern. Like the 700s, the 707s, the 701s, now all modern. Now you come to the coastways and you see a 3-on-3 trotting along. They're lovely to see. Right, I'm going to save it again. Checkpoint. There you go, being saved. Right, we've got 11 miles in 20 minutes. Can we do it? I mean, we should be able to do it, although we are going to be following the other train, so it's going to be tough. But we should be alright. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in for my slot on the Festival of Rail. And hopefully everyone is enjoying the event. Right, so it'll be Merstham we go through next. And I think at this point you can actually see the fast line. Yeah, there's the fast line there. So it's quite close, just there. See all the big fast trains whizzing along it. Right, where's the red? There's the red. Come on, Reigate train, we're going up towards Victoria. Be quick. Cool. There's the other Reigate train. I think there's 3 that run it. So they're every half an hour. It's about 40 minutes up from Reigate to Victoria. So it's quite a nice little service, little 4 coaches down the branch line. Nice service, and you can just go backwards and forth on it as well, as it doesn't go out of the map. Maybe I should do that at some point, a Reigate day, just sit on the Reigate service all day. Although this part of the Brighton Mainline I don't know as well. So I'm from Sussex, so I know sort of the Sussex bit quite well. Anywhere sort of below Red Hill, that sort of Red Hill to Brighton, that's sort of my chunk I know really well. Sort of, you know, the local area, all the place names, and but just things about the local area. I can give you, you know, what the facts are, what's close by. But sort of anywhere above Red Hill, to me, that's like, whoa, that's far. That's out of my area. Right, it should be just round here to Merstham Station. Should be around here. Yeah, I think you can see it. Is that the platform there? Yeah, the platform's there. We've got to assume the next signal is red. I mean, it probably is double yellow, maybe even green now. But yeah, got to assume it will be red. Although, we're going to be following the train all the way up to Selhurst, well, East Croydon, so we don't really need to rush along. It is a double yellow, so we can speed up a little bit. Let's get that up. Yes, AWS. Cool. But yeah, this is one of the rush hour routes, and it's available for £24.99. And then if you want this train I'm in now, here's the M25. This is from East Coast Way. Which if you want East Coast Way and this, that would be about £36 for both. And the Brighton Mainline on top, that would then be about 50 quid. No, not 50, that'll be about 60, yeah. But definitely worth it, getting the whole sort of southern area and the 313. But remember, the 313 services are only for next gen and PC only. And I'm going to state the consoles, as I usually get quite a few comments saying, why isn't it on the Xbox One S or the PS4 Pro? But yeah, next gen, so that is PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and the Series S and the PC. That's how you would get this service. We're in Merstham Tunnel. Just going to bring down our speed a little bit, as it's not too far to Coulston South, and the train should probably be in there at the moment. Don't want to risk it too much. We got 15 minutes to go 8 miles. It's gonna be tight. But yeah, we've got 1 hour slots. Yeah, well, 14 minutes now to get there. We'll be alright. Worst case scenario, I'll just speed up the video at a certain point, so you might hear my voice go a bit sort of high pitched and squiggly for probably 10 seconds or so, just so we can stick to that 1 hour slot. So I'm sure there'll be another ambassador after this, and I don't want to overrun into their slot. But yeah, do be sure to stay tuned for the next slot. Which I don't know what will be at the moment, as I'm recording this fairly. Well, there isn't the timetable at the moment, so. But yeah, do be sure to stay tuned. I think I remember correctly from last year, I think it ran for 2 days, the Festival of Rail, I think. So yeah, plenty of streams and videos to well, tune into. And perfect if you are looking for, you know, new content to buy. As yeah, well, this will be January time, so after Christmas. So yeah. Let's bring that down. See, after Pearly, we should be fairly, well, we're still going to be affected by it, but should be a little bit less, as it runs past East Croydon after that, the service ahead. I can see a single yellow. Yeah, single yellow. I think I'm right there. Probably go up to it and it'll be red. No, it is a single yellow. Cool. So I think the next signal is Coulston South platform. So not as good on the slow lines as the fast. And here comes a fast train, actually. Which, well, let's get a flyby shot of that. That'll be going about 90. Was that only a 4 coach? No, I think that was an 8 coach. It goes fast so quick. Let's whack that up. 12 minutes. We got 6.6. We should make it. Although I think we do get a red light at East Croydon. I think we have to wait for a service to come across onto the sort of slower lines. As long as we can just get to Selhurst and we can stop on that siding, we're all good. Yeah, coming up on Coulston South. Through we go. Let's do a bit of horn. In fact, let's get a flyby shot. I mean, I know it's a bit late as we're going through the platform now, but it's not too bad. There we go. Brilliant. Let's get up a little bit more. Yeah, massive thanks to Dovetail Games for the opportunity of yeah, having a slot on Festival of Rail. We've got a single. Is that a single? Yeah, that's why the last one was green. Okay, now we got a single yellow. Let's bring that down. We'll slide as well. I probably don't need to bring it down too quick. I probably still have got a bit of a distance to the red, but you know, we want to be safe. You've got the line down there to Coulston Town, which I think then goes to Tattenham Corner, or Tatenham Corner, however you pronounce it. Then you've got a Reedham station, which you can see just there, which is actually modelled. Because you can't go there as it's not on the bit included, but you can see the station is there. Very short platform. Cool. Little 3 on 3, come all the way up from Brighton. Oh, it's 50. We've got 9 minutes. 9 minutes, and we've still got 5 miles. Although after this, we should be fairly straight through. It's going to be tight though, but yeah, I might have to speed the video up at some point. I might have done it already. Actually, no, probably not. Just so we can get all the way to Selhurst. So if I have a squiggly voice at some point, that's why. Shit, I don't want to be overrunning. Let's go. A little bit more speed. Coming up on Pearly. which it looks to be we have a... Is that for us, that yellow? I think it is. Yeah, double yellow. Let's go, go, go. Yeah, worst case scenario, there'll be a little time lapse. Green, go, go, go. Bugger off, wall slip, run our way. And I'm going to save it as well, just as we are a little bit further up now. You can even see Selhurst on the graph there. $60 along here. We've got 7 minutes. This, I mean, we have to do 3-on-3 to the limit. I mean, I know it's not the limit at the moment, but we got to go quick. Come on, train, you can do it. Let's get to Selhurst. Believe. We've got Pearly Oaks here, then it's South Croydon, then East Croydon, and then into... Well, we turn off into Selhurst. There we go. Got 1.8 and we got a 45, so that will be just before East Croydon. I think we should be able to make it. We should be able to. We'll be alright. Still 60. So it'll be South Croydon coming up. And then you've got the line coming from East Grinstead and Uckfield, which then joins Oxted, and then Oxted over to, well, here. Still following something. 387. Yeah, this is another very busy area. I think at times on this game, East Croydon could actually be busier than Clapham Junction. In terms of the amount of trains coming through, it's a busy bit. There's a 375, looks like that one's waiting at a signal. Right, 2 miles in 6 minutes, we've got this. I do want to bring it down a bit quicker as well, as the signal box are pretty small along here. Bit of sand. I bet it's that Reigate train again, isn't it? Come on, I can see it ahead. I think that train's waiting to get in because there's another train at the platform. Yeah, that one's waiting for that one. Okay, it's going in. It's about to go in now. This is going to be close. I might even have to cut it here, just then to when it goes green. Or speed it up. I did say an hour and 1 minute, so we go ahead to the next signal block. Yeah, it's a very fun service to do this one. A bit of a challenge as well, as you have to get continuously yellows, reds. That's a very fun service to do. Come on, train. You don't need to wait there for long. Go, go, go. Well, that one probably will leave fairly shortly. So it's probably running late as it had to wait. Right, East Croydon. There we go. Let's do the DRA. Right, let's go have a word with the driver ahead. Tell him to leave now. He's got the green. Doors are shut as well, so should be going. You going? Yeah, he's going. We have a chance. We do have a chance. Slim chance, but it'll be quite. I'll probably have to do the outro as we get in. Put that back on. Still not. Right, should be about to change. Hopefully, please. There. Let's go, go, go. This is going to be close. 2 minutes. I probably am going to have to speed up probably a little bit. So at any point now you might see a little bit of sort of a speed up. Up to 40. And then to full swing. 1 mile. Have got that 40 coming up. Come on, train. You can do it. Right, so this is where we head down towards Selhurst. 1 minute. So pretty much here as well. Yes, there we go. $30, alright, we'll bring that down. There you go. Just yeah, a bit. On this. Okay, stop. Oh, there you go. There you go. Again. Just yes. Just try and speed it up a little bit more. We've got 15 as well. That's cool, there's the service going over the top there. Awesome. And let's bring that down to 15. And also I will check the points as well. We don't think we do have to set any, but I'll check them anyway. Just in case. Yeah, looks like we are clear through. There, we've made it all the way up to South London. There's another 3-on-3 as well, which I think then forms the southbound service back to Lovers Walk. Which I think that one has like 7 parts to it or something. It's got quite a few parts to it. And we're stopping, I think, in that siding coming up there. Just there. Okay, not them ones there, slightly further ahead. Cool. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming in and watching. And hopefully you have enjoyed my Festival of Rail slot. Obviously, many thanks again to Dovetail Games for the opportunity to have a slot. Brilliant. But I do Train Sim World 2 every single day, streams, and lots of videos on it as well. So if you are interested in that, feel free to pop over to my YouTube channel, which I think is going to be plugged somewhere in the Festival of Rail. But yeah, British Ace on YouTube. Yeah, feel free to come over and say hi. Here we are. We did it. That was 1 hour and 3 minutes, so we'll probably have to cut a little bit of that, but that's all good. We did it. Well, there we go. That is going to be it, everyone. Obviously, enjoy the Festival of Rail. Obviously, big thanks to Dovetail Games. And yeah, it should be going over to the next bit of content now. But yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Yeah, feel free to come over to the British Ace on YouTube, and I hopefully will see you for the next one. See you all, and enjoy the Festival of Rail. Thanks all.